be state actor or non-state actor, will have us to contend with. Enough of this. We are not terrorists, because it will not be hard now. From many times they will shift to terrorists. We have Biafran Republic government in exile, and the fact Sunday Igboho congratulated a lot of Yoruba politicians, including Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, the arch-genociders, who spearheaded, the Chief of Staff to General Gowon, who spearheaded the killing of innocent Biafran children. That is my problem. He has been released. He has been released. We are praying for him, and he has not offended us in any way. Chululu may not have a hand in his release, quite all right. But don't outrightly rule that politicians are not there with the traditional rulers who work hands in hands to ensure his release. But for the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of Biafra, Biafran leader, who is speaking for him, you can see even that his own politicians back home are his enemies. They were the ones that spend their own money to ensure that they kidnapped him. But Chief Sunday Igboho has Obasanjo by his side. And Obasanjo is the one that even in prison, our first, depend on who resurrected the Biafran agitation, Chief Rafu Wazirike. But he released, he ensured that his own is free. Did you see the double standard we don't like? I don't want this issue to be overflogged. I have passed my message, and that's all. Our target is not on ethnicity. Our target is not in any ethnic group. Our target is Nigerian government, and we must continue to do so. Thank you very much. And I welcome all of you to this very space this morning. My co-host, Chief Raf Ajare, you are on the microphone. Good morning from here.
Yeah, good morning, my comrade. I appreciate you this morning. Wow, this is quite impressive. I just got up this morning and I saw that the life on space, and I hooked up immediately, and it is something very, very interesting. You know, you have said it all. You know, you've made the point, and you hit the nail on the head. I saw that address from Sunday Igboho. I wasn't encouraged at all. I was so disappointed. But I decided to hold on and wait and see what our Prime Minister will actually say about that. And it is good to know that at this time we really want to, you know, address the issue. And this publication you are talking about, I'm honestly ignorant of it, and I'm happy I'm here for us to trash it out so that these people understand that this generation of Biafrans, we are not low class. We know what we want, and we are smart at it. We're very intelligent at it, and the whole world is aware. Even the zoo are afraid of us. So we are not, you know, fearful or cowards. We don't exercise cowardice in our approach. We are bold, and we are making our demands very clear. And calling us militants or whatever name they want to classify us is not going to deter us. We know who we are. And it's appalling that those we try to align with are the people actually, you know, making some of these statements and putting it out there. And this morning, I thank you, my comrade and fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, those that are, you know, have critical thinking and have ability to really address these issues. I'm happy that we are all here this morning to put it out there and to set the record straight. My name is Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van Van Van. Thank you, Success, and I'm here. Let me know when you want us to bring people in. And our Prime Minister hopefully will be here with us because he already put the post out and he is going to be here. So Biafrans that are here, please share this space. We need to have a packed house this morning because the PM is on his way to join us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and that is a good one from you. And we Biafrans, and we are pure Republicans, and we respect everyone. Even if you wake up today and say your name is Pig, we cannot say no, your name is not Pig. We will call you by that your name. Can these people for once address us by our name? They called us separatists, they called us secessionists, they called us all sorts of names. We are not deterred. But those of them that are in alliance with us, can they address us with our name and be proud to address us in the same way we address them with their names? These are the things I am talking about. I said my name is Biafran Liberation Army, and you said no, my name is militant. How do you call me militant? If this is an old the art of old age, please let it stop. Akintoye is a father and is an old man. And if you watch people piloting the affairs of Biafra, we are below 40 years. Just people in the key offices of the Biafran restoration, we are below 40 years. We don't know where life is. Please don't joke with us. Please call us by our name. Thank you very much, Mr. Raphael. You can bring in people while we wait for the Prime Minister. Sir, address.
All right. So please, as I'm going to be bringing you in, and as we wait for the PM, please, you know how it is. You raise your hands, and then to make your submission. And please don't beat about the bush. If it is a question, make it very straight, and then we're going to give you time. Mazi Success, while we wait for the PM to come in, how many minutes do you want us to give each speaker? Comrade, are you there with me?
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here. Sorry, I muted. I don't want anybody to insult anybody. Please, be very polite and intelligent in your address. Please, well, we have addressed the issue, and I believe the people we address the issue to have well understood. Maybe it's a mistake from their own side. Please do not overflow this issue, and we have each person will have 60 seconds to make his point. 60 seconds, that's 1 minute.
Thank you very much, comrade. I appreciate that. So please, as you're coming in, and by the grace of Chukwu Kadiama, it's going to be an interesting morning, an interesting Sunday morning. And I love it because this summit is actually coming this Sunday morning when everyone will be actually free. If you have not gone to patronize these are colonial masters that have established places where they have deceived us, and they call it church, and you are here, this is a better church to be this morning. The best place to be in church is where you're talking about your freedom and Biafra and our liberation. So please raise your hands as you're coming up so that you take your 60 seconds.
Sorry, our PM is here right now. Sorry to interject. Our PM is here. Let me give him. Yes, I'm giving the microphone. Our PM is here after a long break on space. Here he is once again. The Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile and the de facto government homelands. Mazi Simon Ekpa mmejiri gbuo agụ. Oya ka onye iro lechara anya si na ọ dịghị nkụ. Ọ dịzị nkụ na. Our PM, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. We are glad to have you this morning in our midst, in the midst of the saints, those who have determined to do the will of Chukwu Kadiama. You're welcome, Prime Minister. You're welcome. We have sent the microphone to you. He's ready to accept the microphone. The Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic in exile. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome, Pierre.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Thank you all for keeping this particular movement and the liberation of Biafra alive, even when we have been somehow not very active on space. And of course, on broadcasting, this is not the time for me to be coming every day to make broadcast. It is time for actions, and that action is what we are doing. It's time to delegitimize Nigeria in Biafra land, and that is what we are doing. It's time to evict Nigeria, the terrorist country, from Biafra land. That is what we are doing. So it is time for action, my people. And like you all know, just like the topic rightfully stated, we are not fighting any ethnic group in Nigeria. Our fight is channeled to making sure that we disarm terrorist government, terrorists in uniform, terrorists in offices that represent Nigeria within Biafra territory. Let no one make any mistake. All this janjaweed are not our problem. All these people, ethnic bigots, are not our problem. Our problem is the institution, the corrupt institution that support terrorism, support atrocities against human being, support international crime, support crime of kidnapping, supporting crime of extraordinary rendition, supporting different crime against people who are supposed to be its citizens. These are the people we are fighting, the entity we are fighting. And we are fighting them with everything in us. And like I said before now, God is going to use me to end Nigeria. And it is going to happen in this lifetime. I do not care what it sounds to you. I do not care how you feel. What I care is how Biafra people feel. What I care is how my people feel. What I care is how those who have been paying the price of the evil entity called Nigeria feel. What matters to me, how the poor women in Biafra land feel. What happens to me and what I care for is how the poor children in Biafra land feel. Those who, when Nigeria government approved the loan from China, they were excluded. These are the people that how they feel matters to me. What matters to me is those who doesn't have good road, how they feel in Biafra land. Those that die in the hospital because they couldn't have money to pay the hospital bill before the doctor attend to them, how they feel matters to me. What matters to me is how those who want to go to school, they are very, very brilliant, they are very smart, a gift from God, but they could not further their education because they are from Biafra and they are speaking Igbo or they have Igbo name and they have a John name, they have a Efik name, they have a Robo name, and because of that, they could not further their education because they don't have the money. These are the people that I'm worried how they feel. I don't care how the Hanese feel. I don't care how those who call themselves political elite feel. I don't care how their supporters feel. I don't care how their family members feel. I don't care how those who benefit from them feel. But I really care about how average Biafran feel. I care about those who have the opportunity to become something, but they could not because Nigeria has deprived them every opportunity to become what they wish to be. These are the people that I care how they feel. So when I say we are evicting Nigeria, delegitimizing them, making sure we wipe away everything about Nigeria in Biafra territory, I am not mincing word. So, to make it very categorically clear, we are fighting against terrorist government who send military, terrorist military, Boko Haram infiltrated military, Boko Haram controlled army, police, DSS, and other security apparatus into our land to carry jihad, killings, and ethnic cleansing in order to change the demography of Nigeria, so-called Nigeria, in order to change the religion, in order to forcefully convert us into what we don't want to be. These are the people we are bringing our arms against. And we continue to increase the sophistication of these arms to make sure that our arms are equal to their arms. So that when they come with machine gun, we're going to defend our land, our children, and our women with machine gun. When they come with tanks, we will equally defend ourselves with tanks until the international community understand how serious what is going on in Biafra land is. That's where we are going. And the Finland Convention will be the open gate. We open the gate of the Biafra freedom. And I want everyone to follow attentively the Finland Self-Referendum Convention, because there you are going to know your left from your right. So having said this, I will be very, very brief in this space. As you all know, I have a meeting coming up. Today, I'm going to have about 3 meetings coming. And these days, my time has been from one meeting to another. That's why we hardly find time to even come to broadcast, because there is no broadcast I'm going to make today that we have not made in the past. The only thing that things continue to repeat itself. There is nothing that is going to happen today in Nigeria that has not happened before in 100-fold. So me coming every day to tell you it has happened again, or it is of no use. I'm going to use that time to have meeting with dignitaries, to have meeting that will affect and contribute positively to the liberation phase we are into. All we need is money, money, money. Money is the thing that moves this movement. As Ukraine is today, sorry, a sovereign country, they are still looking for money to sustain the war against Russia. So when you hear people saying they are raising money every week, these are non-entities who doesn't know what it takes to buy ammunition and arms. So as Ukraine is soliciting for money all over the world every day, Biafra will continue to solicit for money and support until we are liberated. And that liberation is happening very soon. So I welcome you all to join me today on this space. As we say the record very straight, for those who think that Yoruba is our enemy, Yoruba is not our enemy. And nobody in Nigeria has paid the price bigger and more than Biafra. We are the only people in Nigeria that need this freedom more than anybody. Nobody should come, especially the Biafra people who believe in the freedom, and start pinpointing that Yoruba did this and Yoruba did that. We don't want to do that. We don't also want to talk about the not to do this or the not to do that. No. We have crossed the Rubicon. Our problem now is not about who do this and who do that. Our problem is now those who are in the seat of power, using their power to commit atrocity, commit war crime and genocide against our people. These are the people that we are after. These are the people who order the killings of Biafra people, Biafra women and children. Our utmost priority is to make sure that we protect the security and life of properties and properties of Biafra people anywhere within Biafra territory. And we continue to declare that nobody is allowed to carry arms except the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Air Force, the Black Marine, the Dragon Marine, and the Biafra Navy. These are the forces of Biafra that are allowed to carry arms in Biafra land. If we see you carrying arms, you are going to explain what you want to use the arms to do. Thank you very much for giving me this time on this space today. I'm going to be here for a while, like I said. You can now take the floor, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Able Prime Minister, and we are glad you are here with us, and God bless you. Mazira Fajari, our protocol stands. You can continue from here.
Thank you very much, comrades, and you're welcome, my able Prime Minister. We are so blessed to have you this morning, and time spent with you is always a delight and a blessing. And so we would make sure this time counts. Biafrans are here. Please, everyone in the platform, as you're raising your hands, I'll be bringing you in. Please raise your hands and let it be 1 minute. We have a lot of people already on this platform. So let everyone get the chance to use 1 minute to ask a question or to respond to this issue on at hand. Thank you very much. I want to quickly give you the microphone and GD Walker. Please, can you take 1 minute and bring your question?
Thank you very much, Pastor Van Van Van. And good evening from here. And good evening to our Prime Minister. It's a privilege to speak with you on this success program. Straight to the question. My question to the Prime Minister goes like this. With the unfolding event between Israel and Palestinian, in one of your programs a long time ago, you made mention that there will be a compulsory military service when Biafra is restored. Sir, I just wanted to know if that will include, like, if the volunteers, like people that want to join, that they're not like 18 years, they're above 18 years. If that's possible, that's my first question, sir. And my second question goes to our people that's living in the northern Nigeria. Is there anything that that can be done? Because I know that you had there's been a lot of warning that they should come back to the east or something like that. But I know that there's still a lot of people that stay there. Is there anything that you need to tell them, sir? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I have nothing to tell Biafra people living in the north. We can't continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. They're on their own. The event will compel them to make the right decision that is best for them. So those who choose to stay in the north is their choice. We cannot force them to come back. So I'm not here to tell or to send any message to those in the north. We have sent enough message to them. But maybe then they thought it was a joke. So if they are seeing something different now and they see the green light of Biafra, they can make their choice based on our previous warnings, based on our previous recommendation, based on our previous directives. I'm not going to come back here and start going back to what I've done before. I don't have time for that. The issue of compulsory military service, the Biafra people and Biafra government will have compulsory military service from the age of 18. From the age of 18 up to the age of 28 will be compulsory military service. So those who are turning 18 will serve. Those who are under 28 will have a compulsory military service. So the age limit will be 28. At least I will be proposing to the government of Biafra to have the 28-year-old as age limit. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister, and I am sure that the issue has been addressed. Quickly, please take your 60 seconds. Ekperima Emeku Semeka, please come up quickly.
Yeah, good morning, Biafras. My Prime Minister, good morning, sir. Great to Mali Success and Raphael. Yes, I'm speaking for Biafra land, but I want to ask something. I don't know. My minister said that the serving of the military will be from 18 to 28. I don't like that, because me, I'm above 28 now, and I want to be among the Biafra Liberation Army. I want to serve my fatherland. I want to fight for my fatherland. So how is it going to be possible then? When they declare Biafra, then I want to be among Biafra Liberation Army. How can I join? How can I be among? Because I'm now above 28.
Now, if you listen to that, if you listen to the English I spoke, I said compulsory military service. And if you listen to the question of that person, he said compulsory military service. So it is compulsory between age of 18 to 28. Once Biafra come and you have a nationality of Biafra, citizenship of Biafra, and you are under 28, you must go to military service. It is called compulsory military service. But those from 28 to whatever, it is a voluntary thing. So if you want to serve in Biafra army and you are age between 28 to 30 or 40 something, and you volunteer to serve, we check your fitness and all that. You volunteer, you can serve. So it is open for everybody, so long as you are fit. So do not misquote, because of the understanding of the English here. Compulsory military service is different from voluntary military service. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Very clear. So in IDF, you can even see a man of 95 years going to support them in the army, to join them, to inspire them, and encourage them. So that is how.
And then
how
yes, and then
in
other word, what it means is that for those who do not want to serve because of their little livered people, so if you just pray that your age did not fall from 18 to 28, because it is a must. We will carry you from your house and you go to military service. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, quickly, please. We have FCO Kings. FCO Kings, can you come up with your question if you have any? I suspect that some of you don't know how to raise your hand, so let me begin to call you up if you are in the house as a speaker.
Yeah, good morning, Great France. Good morning, all of us of freedom. Good morning, our Prime Minister from here, Mazi Success, Mazi Raphael. I want to thank every one of you for being there for us to make sure that its liberation is being whatever we want it to be.
Please go straight to the question, please. There's no much time, please.
Sorry, I don't have much question. Just wanted to concur with what Mazi Success said before our Prime Minister arrived concerning the people who are kind of calling us names, calling us terrorists, and the all sorts of names. So I believe that with time they will understand where we are going to, and with time those who are doing that will understand exactly the movement we are into. So I want to thank every one of you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Bless you. Please try as much as possible, everyone in the house, not to deviate from the topic. Please bring your questions and your concerns towards the area that we are addressing this morning. We are not fighting a particular ethnic group, and the publications that are made to distract people, calling us militants and calling us all sort of names that we are not. We are Biafran Liberation Army. We have an army. We have a government in exile and in de facto. We are not what they are calling us. So please address this issue. Come up with your questions or your concerns in this area. Thank you. Please come up with your own MDD. Eseka, you have 60 seconds.
Good morning, my fellow Biafran. All protocols duly observed. Straight to the point. I want to ask my Prime Minister, after the convention, we are seeing a lot of things going on now, especially in our area, in our land, and it's like we have been so pity or merciful to most of these so-called leaders, because I was even arrested early this week because I disregard them. I don't want to mention them, call them as a leader. When they say your leader are the cause of the problem, I say no, they are not my leader, they are politicians. I was even arrested by Biafran, likewise at a police station early this week, at the Yanera police station. So I want to ask my Prime Minister, what I want to beg that we should intensify the effort of even eliminating all these politicians, all these so-called leaders, Southeast leaders, because they are not representing us and they are causing
Can you stop there, please? I'm not here to talk those rubbish, please. This is a civilized space, being watched and listened by many dignitaries across the world. I will not be here listening to you telling us to eliminate this, eliminate that. Don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us how to fight the freedom. You have not advised us what we did up to this point. Keep your advice to yourself, please. Don't come here to advise us on how to carry out our task and fight for the freedom. Come here and ask questions on whatever that relates to the liberation of Biafra. Don't come here and tell us what to do or how to do it, please. Any other person that will come here and tell us to do this and do that to anybody or to any group in Biafra land, please kick him out of this space. Thank you.
Noted, my PM. Noted. Success, should I go on? You have something to say? Okay, Success is okay,
I'm here.
Okay, we'll go on, no problem. The PM have told us what to do. Please raise your hands, please. It's important also try as much as possible to raise your hands. Onyeka Kachuku, please, you have 60 seconds. Onyeka, you're not there? Okay, please, David Nana, you have 60 seconds. David Nana, you're not ready? Okay, John Schwaibu, please, you have 60 seconds.
A broadcast made. Good morning.
Please mute yourself, David. We'll come back later, please.
Good morning.
I just mute yourself. You come back later, please. I called you and you were not there.
Good morning,
ahead, John. All right.
I just want to ask this question. How does it actually feel? I'm just following because I'm somewhere in the Southeast right now, and I'm an in-law. So I want to ask, why on a sit-at-home day you see some youths actually killing others that are also of the same tribe, of the same zone? I ask this question, why is it that?
Well, I don't know where you say you are not from the Southeast tribe and you are asking why. You should be asking that to
Because
are you a Nigerian?
I'm married to an Igbo woman.
Are you a Nigerian?
Of course.
Which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from the North Central.
You're from North Central. It is from the
Yes.
It's from the people in the North Central that are sponsoring the killing in the Southeast. So channel that your question to those like Shetima, Ganduje, Erofai, Kwankwaso, and many of them. They are the people sponsoring it. And tell them that
Don't go tell them.
Tell them that I said so. I will have proof for it. Thank you.
You get that? So thank you very much. Take your question there. When they give you an answer, then you will come back and tell us what you got. You've got your time. All right. Who else is there with this? And David, please make it snappy. If I call you, make it very snappy. Don't waste our time here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. My Prime Minister, I greet you, sir. Please, there is a broadcast you made on the 1st of September 2023. In that broadcast, there is a statement which, if possible, sir, I know it's personal, you can clarify for Biafrans. You said that the Anambra State Commissioner of Information was born before the war and that he is the same age with your son. I tried to listen to say, is he the same age with Mazi Simon Ekpa? You repeated it, is the same age with your son. So, sir, I don't know whether you have fought the war before. Is it your second time you're coming on, sir? Please, is there any way you can clarify this, sir? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, you know, my son is just 7 years. So I said he was born during the war, 7 years, like my son, you know, during the war. So he was 7 years during the war, just a year like that's my son today. And my son knows a lot.
Okay.
You understand? And my son knows a lot of things at the age of 7. That was what I was I was referring to.
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And then, of course, on a second note, yes, if you look at the pictures of those who fought Biafra war, you find out that somebody who looked like me. I believe every one of you have seen that picture. So, you know, the man looked like my twins. So I'm not here.
No be lie. No be lie.
Thank you.
PM, you know what? Funny enough, his name is Simon.
Oh.
No be lie. No be lie.
Colonel Simon Uwakwe.
Somebody know they died 2 times. So.
Thank you very much. David,
All right, Mazeraf, continue.
David, you've had your time. Thank you. You need to go back and start listening so that others will come in. We have another name here. Please, sir, raise up your hands. Benedict Soludo.
Mazeraf, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here and I'm coming up. Are you not hearing me, Success?
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it seems like you're not hearing us. Yeah. Okay, Benedict Soludo, can you take 60 seconds?
No, I was doing
ask your question.
Okay, all protocols valid and duly observed. Welcome everyone. I want to ask you a very quick question. I don't know if there are any intentions to end the sit at home in the Southeast. I don't know. I just want to ask that.
What you should be asking, is there any intention to declare Biafra, or is there any intention to have Biafra referendum? That would determine whether there is an intention to end the sit at home and other civil disobedience that will follow. Thank you.
Got that? Get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay, and we should have go back and start listening. Soludo. We have King Effiong, please, 60 seconds.
Eh? My network is receiving advice.
Yes, so we know. We know. Success, please. King, please unmute yourself. 60 seconds. Okay, King is not ready.
I'm greeting. Hello.
Please,
I greet everyone.
Go ahead.
Oh, hello.
King, please go ahead. You have 60 seconds, please.
I greet everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I thank you so much for everything that people have done in this movement. We observe it. We appreciate you. My question goes to our Prime Minister. Please, sir. I like that our flag that bear David star there. Please, are we going to use it that way? Hello?
That is our official, that is Biafra official flag. I believe that you have followed the way Mazinam Dekano introduced that David star on the flag of Biafra. Every one of you will.
Yes,
so
sir.
it is the official flag of Biafra. And of course,
Thank you, sir.
when Biafra has been declared and become an independent state, those who doesn't like it would come up with their own argument and we'll put this to national debate. So we're going to have a reason why the David Star of David have to be in the flag, and we'll defend it.
I love that. I love that David flag on that. I love that David star on that flag so much. I appreciate it, sir. So we need to use it, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. We need to go on very, very fast. Agu Chinedu, please, 60 seconds. Very quick. Agu Chinedu, you're not there? All right, we have the next person is the daughter of ancestors. 60 seconds, please. Agu, if you are open now, answer. The daughter of ancestors is sleeping. Agu, please go ahead. Neither of you are ready. Okay, we have Simon EKPA after Mazin Nambikano. These names are plenty. If you are the one, please pick up the microphone.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I greet you all. I greet you all. I greet our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon EKPA. You know, I don't want to say anything. I'm just here to listen. I was filled with happiness, with questions. Our leader, our PM is giving those people that are asking him questions. The other one said that he's from northern side, Marian and Igbo. He don't have anything to talk about our freedom. So they are the one that supporting the freedom, the fights, the killings in our land. If they want to stop sit at home, they have to bring our leader. That is the option our PM give to them. If Nigeria can do that, then we can now talk to another thing. You understand? So talking about stopping sit at home is like telling Biafrans to keep their arms, as we have already picked it. This is what I want to say. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please go back to listening mode. Thank you very, very much. Okay, we have Yoruba brother here, Oladipupo Oni Orison. I'm very sure you know what we're talking about. Please take 60 seconds and make your submission. Please, I'm interested in hearing you, Oladipupo Oni Orison. Could you take the microphone, please?
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. My question is this: in an institution where the Nigerian government now decide to let the 5 eastern states to go or to secede, will this organization still accept? That's my question.
My question to you before I answer your question is, what do you understand by the 5 eastern states?
I mean the current 5 eastern states.
I mean the current 5 eastern states. What do you understand by current 5 eastern states?
In the constitution, those states are the Southeast states that are
On what
currently
basis?
recognized.
On what basis did the Nigerian Constitution create that 5 eastern states? Can you tell me on what basis?
I don't know. I don't
You don't
know.
know. You don't know your own.
Yes.
You don't know what your country is doing. Do you know the criteria that Nigeria used to create 5 eastern states? These are the things you need to know. After knowing all these things, you can come back here and ask me that question, and I will address it. Okay? Because you need to know the basics. If I answer you now, you are never going to understand my answer because you don't know the basics.
No, you can answer me and I will understand. That's why I came here to, to get more clarification.
But now, like I said, if I'm answering you a question that you don't know the basics, how are you going to understand it? Okay, now let me tell you, in case maybe this can somehow inject some things into your head. First of all, they regard 5 eastern states as Igbo-speaking states, right?
Yes, you are correct.
So, with that being said, what it means is that the 5 eastern states was created to be an Igbo-speaking state. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Now, is it only in these 5 eastern states that you have Igbo-speaking people in the eastern Nigeria, this region? Okay,
no.
So why do you
same way we have for let's say the Yorubas, the Hausas, they also have.
I don't care about the Yorubas. Listen to me. I don't care about the
you.
Yorubas and the Hausa. I am talking about Biafra, and I'm telling you now. So the same way you have it in your own is your problem. So I am now fighting for my own people, and this is my problem. So if you think that the 5 eastern states was created because they are Igbo-speaking states or Igbo-speaking people, I'm not asking you, do you have other Igbo-speaking people within the South-South?
Sure, we have.
So what is the idea behind creating them and annexing them to the South-South instead of bringing them together to form the 5 eastern states?
Okay. Can we look at it in?
I'm asking you a question. You have just answered me, and I am also helping you in a leading question. I asked you first, do you think that the 5 eastern states is regarded as Igbo-speaking state? You said yes. I said so, which means it was created because the people in this 5 Igbo eastern states could be regarded as Igbos. You say yes. And then I asked you, do you now know that there are other Igbo-speaking people in other South-South states? You said yes. I said, okay, if it is about creating Igbo state, why do you not have those people in the South-South also part of the 5 Igbo-speaking states? Then that is not a question that you can answer. Because
no, I can answer you. I can answer you.
And what is your answer?
Looking at different geographical area, we can't say okay out of a particular state.
What do you understand by geographical area?
Okay, just let me say this.
No.
Out of let's say in a particular
see why
state,
I say you need to know
in
the
rivers.
Basics. Because now
Let's say in rivers.
Listen first. That's why I said you don't know the basics. Now you are arguing about the basic you don't know. Now, if you talk about geography, what do you know about geography? Who is creating the geographic area? When you create 5 states, you create South-South, you create South-East, it becomes a geographic area. So in the first instance, the geographic area you are trying to mention now does not exist. Do you understand? So why would we be talking about a fake geographic area that doesn't exist? It becomes a geographic area when you created 5 states and then created the other state from the South-South. That is when you are now going to have a geographic area. But in the absence of this South-South and South-East, you don't have any geographical area for you to start explaining. So when you forcefully made a foundation in a false foundation, you created a false geographic area. Is this false geographic area you want to explain to me? That's why I said you need to know the basics first. So if we are talking about Igbo-speaking state, then every Igbo-speaking person from South-South and that particular geographic area where they fall into should fall under the Igbo-speaking state. But here we are not talking about Igbo. Biafra is not Igbo. And Igbo is not Biafra. Igbo-speaking state or Igbo-speaking people or Igbo-speaking indigenous people are part of Biafra. I hope I have made my point very clear. And you can go and research more because you cannot just come and start talking about geography, a geographical area, when the geographical area is false. I hope I made my point very clear. I want you to go and research on the basics After that, you can come again on this space next time to ask the question about the 5 Igbo speaking states, because that is false and fake. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my PM.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oladi Oni Orison, I'm sure you are blessed with that response from our Prime Minister. Very good. Please, Onyeka, take your microphone very quickly this time, please.
Thank you so much, my comrades. All protocol duly observed. My Prime Minister, loyalty always watertight. My question is this: you made according to the topic, we are not fighting against any ethnic group, for real. But in the sense where they try to instigate hatred, disseminating falsehoods, what do? Do we forget them? Do we overlook them? Second question.
Let me address you, please. Let me address you before you ask the second question.
Yes,
when you talk about when they want to instigate, do we forget them? I don't understand how many people gathered to be them.
When they are instigating hatred, so, somebody a platform that represents them, instigating hatred, division, and all those things.
Let me tell you, when you talk about them, and then you have addressed that it's a platform, you attack the person who is making whatever instigation. It is not them, because they can have a platform. Everybody that is going to that platform may not agree with whatever the person using the platform is doing. So it does not actually represent them, their opinion. So that's why it is very, very sensitive for you to start generalizing them. Okay? It is not them. If I come here as a spokesperson and the Prime Minister of Biafra and say something, you know that majority of Biafra will agree with me. So then you can begin to mention them. But when you talk about a platform of somebody who may not represent the entire interest of Yoruba agitation, and then you come to start generalizing that is their opinion, no, because many people may not agree with whatever the person is posting. So it is better you channel that particular grievances directly to the person individually, because you know who the person is. So do not, because the idea of the enemy is to make you start fighting them as a ethnic group, and we're not going to accept that. So address the person, attack the person.
Thank you so much
individually. Thank you.
I know for the others to hear, thank you so much. I know this, but you give me what I want to hear for others to hear. Thank you so much, my brother. The second question is my memory back. Thank you.
Okay.
Onyeka,
can you see you want another question?
No. I said the second question, escape, but I don't need the second question because it has addressed everything. No.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, please, I want to see if I can flip around. I see some of our brothers from the Yoruba. I will take them. I want to see what they have to say. Falana Muiwa, please unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds, please.
Hi, good morning. I'm not here to ask questions like my brother Yoruba I heard the other time. I'm just here to thank the Prime Minister because I've been one of his followers. I've been following him a lot since he's been on Twitter. Yeah. Actually, thank you so much, the Prime Minister, because I believe the fighting you are fighting right now is not for the Biafra only. It's for all the ethnic groups in Nigeria. The Fulani knows the moment the Biafra goes, that is the end of Nigeria. Because we can't be among the Fulani after the Biafra go. We can't be the one feeding them Fulani Janjaweed. So may God bless you, my Prime Minister. May God strengthen you and your family. Thank you so much. I'm just here to thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very interesting, Prime Minister. You can see that what we just said now is just playing out. That a post from one media will not definitely represent the entirety of the ethnic group. So, and your submission earlier have just been vindicated. Thank you very much. I have someone else that just coming now, and I'm interested in having you take the mic. Ejasini Ejani, please take the microphone. I know you just came in, but I am interested in having people from this side air their view. If you're following us, you have 60 seconds. Take the microphone immediately, please.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for giving me the mic. I'm actually an investigator.
Go ahead, please. Yeah.
Can you hear?
No, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm an investigative journalist with interest in what the Biafran referendum are doing, and I've been following quite closely with Simon, who I've been his follower for a longer time. I'm interested in what I'm hearing and what I'm getting because it's helping me in my findings. What I want to ask Simon is, in your advocacy for Biafra referendum, do you have any opinion of maybe allowing people from other part of Nigeria should join the cause, in the sense that if tomorrow Biafra, because I have the mindset that whatever cause a fight is, one day it shall definitely prevail. Will you allow people to join the movement, or who are passionate about the interest of the Biafran referendum? Will you allow them to join? This is my question, sir.
Everybody is allowed to join in support, creating awareness and supporting what we're doing. But of course, if you're not a Biafran, you cannot participate fully, in what we're doing. So, but of course, as a person, as a lover of freedom and people who also cherish what we are doing, yes, you are free to join. You are free to broadcast. You are free to share. You are free to invite us for interview, for wider reach. You are free to join and do whatever you can do for the best interest of Biafra, because you are doing it so long as you find yourself in Nigeria territory. Supporting Biafra is supporting your future, because liberation of Biafra will help you. It will make your own. If you fall into a different country after Biafra exit, you are going to have opportunity to live a better life other than what it is now, because the dangerous diversity is affecting you as well. The competition is not there. The development is not there. The target now is a different target other than the development and investing in innovation. So once Biafra exit, you are going to have a better life and a better future, where you can have hospital, school, good insurance, because it is going to be a competition. And then all this tribal hatred and malice and sabotaging the development of the country will not be there, because all of you will have same ideology, same agenda, same probably religion, and then you can move forward. But with us, Biafra, being part of you, it can never work. Because when we bring something that will work, some of people from your side may not like it. And this is happening at the National Assembly. So the National Assembly is the place where the whole mess is happening. And everybody knows the structure, the foundation of the National Assembly of Nigeria. Things can never be, a developmental project can never be debated and implemented at the National Assembly. The unity of Nigeria can never work, because every other person have one motive or another, to represent the interests of his tribe or his region. So the diversity of Nigeria is very dangerous. So yes, you are free to join, and that is actually what we want. At least for those who are in the other side of Nigeria, to understand that the liberation of Biafra is for their own good as well, not just about us. It's going to benefit you more than you are benefiting in Nigeria today. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Ijasu. You have another thing to say?
Okay, thank you, sir, for the crystal detailed information.
Your network seems to be fluctuating from my end.
I'm really happy with that, and I will look forward to having. Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Your network was fluctuating.
Please
but
allow him to say what he wants to say, please. Just
yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I say thank you for the detailed information you give. I'm really impressed. I've gotten the information needed, and I look forward to an interview with you, Simon, which I know I've been following you for long, and I would like a follow back so as to have a formal conversation with you. Thank you, sir.
So what is your platform?
My platform is Humangle Media.
Okay, and you're based in the north?
Yes, I'm based in the north, typical north from the far Borno state. I stayed in Maiduguri.
I will give you a white card to interview me any day, anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'm really grateful for that, sir.
And this is what I have not given to any media house before. So there is no point you going to any protocol. Please, the media team, get him, let him fix any day, any date he wants. I will be there with him live for the interview. White card. Thank you. To ask any question that you would like.
Thank you very much, Ijani. I just followed you right now. Send me a message on my inbox and follow me back and send me a message. And then whenever the interview is ready, you've got a blank check to interview the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Okay, you muted yourself. I didn't get a feedback from you.
Okay,
Right.
thank you,
sir.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'll follow you right away now.
All right, thank you. All right, we'll move with speed because our Prime Minister time constraint might be. Please, I'm going to bring in the Worry Sister. Worry Sister, unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds, please.
Ogunashemba 1. Good morning, my PM. This is your Worry Sister. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. The third or fourth man, I've already said it, because some of what I want to ask or suggest to you is that some of not the men media, but the women media, they always use, Enyedu could have accepted 5 states and go. So I've seen 2 of the women in social media using that word, and sometimes it pisses me when they say that, because it's like they are trying to segregate some of the Biafrans away because we don't speak Igbo. So when they say that, I don't want to come in and start, interacting with them, but I will just keep quiet and listen to them. But now you've explained to that man, because not them, those people, not them, be that knows what is right, but they will just come and throw it. And I'm so happy that you make everybody to understand that what is 5 states is the way they try to divide us. Because I don't want it to be 5 states. I want it to be Biafrans. Biafra. Onyodu said anybody that tied to rapper is Biafra. There's nothing like 5 states. But the women, some of the women that are doing this, that are in social media, that is in your, how will I call it now? The people that is like Raf and all those people, but the women ones, they've used this severally, that Onyodu could have just taken the 5 states. And you've explained now that there is nothing like that. So it makes me happy to follow you, that truly you were born for this. You don't want to know 5 states, you want to know Biafrans. So when the time comes, will you go with the pressure be on you to take just the 5 states? If they pressure you, if that strong pressure comes, are you going to fold your hand and take it and go and leave us? Or will you, because of those little ones, say, no, we don't want to take only the 5 states? I will stand by what Onyedi said. Are you willing to do that for us? That is my question.
Thank you very much. One of the quality of me is the ability to take pressure and stand stronger. So I don't think there is any pressure that is going to come that have not come to me at this point. You should follow from the beginning.
Yes.
When we say something, we don't go back. We don't take it back, no matter what, even if the heaven is falling. So the issue of pressure should not worry any of you. I'm not the person that will succumb to pressure. I'm not the person that will succumb to threats. I am trained to do what I'm doing. I went through one of the best military training in the world, in Finland. So, and I am cooked and ready for what I'm doing today. Forget about pressure. I can handle any situation that comes my way. And if you have not seen it by now, then you need to sit back again and follow us for the next couple of months and see what we have to offer. Thank you.
Thank you. I've seen it. Thank you. Please just try and speak to the other people, not to be using it too much, so that people will not think you are the only one standing aside and they are not behind you. So try and speak to them, not to be using that word in the social media when they are broadcasting.
You don't need to listen to them. You don't need to listen to them because there is nothing they are saying that you have not heard from us. So don't stop following them, and so you don't get worried. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You only have one source of information. That's the Biafra Republic government in exile, and then our prime minister. Anything you do not get from these platforms, please don't even give it a pinch of salt. Don't even try to give it an attention. Our prime minister has been proven, tested, and trusted. He has stood the test of time. I am going to, please bear with me, brethren. I'm systematic in bringing people that I believe would have something to share with us on the subject matter. Please, Afunwa, okay, no, not this person. I had a Yoruba brother here, Akin Owa Obokun. Please, Akin Owa Obokun, could you please mute yourself? You have 60 seconds. Are you there, please? I think probably lost him. All right, let me take the hands that are raised. The daughter of ancestors, please, you have 60 seconds.
Thank you. I greet everybody. I greet our PN. May Chuko Kikabiama bless you. May our ancestors bless you. It's my question. Many of our elder Igodomigodo and king and youth and women and market women, they called me, asked me a question. They believe they are a Biafra, but they are be seeing themselves, they are be seeing me fighting for Biafra. They have hope. But now when they look the map of Biafra, they did not see Igodomigodo or Edo. They did not see it. They asked me many questions about that. That is why I come to still let our prime minister know, everybody know. Thank you. That is my question.
Thank you very much. The Igodomigodo Edo is part of Biafra. Yes, you may not see them in the map, but the map is also subject to amendment. I have to inform you now that the de facto government, the Edo Igodomigodo, is there. So that closes the chapter. And then as the time goes on, the amendment will be done. And remember that the reason why the map is what it is today is we want people, those who has been disputing their Biafra ship, to be the one to call for it. And that is what is happening now. So you are already in the de facto government being represented. You have a state there. So, and then after the Helsinki self-referendum, I believe that is where the whole thing will, after that, the whole thing will take shape. So yeah, you people should wait until then, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
But we have you well represented in the facto government.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the interesting part of this government. Everybody is being carried along. Nobody is left behind. EKIPOB, please. You have 60 seconds. Make it count. EKIPOB, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. Good morning, Prime Minister. Good morning, everybody. Prime Minister Maneba, I've known you as a man of unquestionable character, a good man. You love Biafra so much. After Biafra exit, the work continue. My question is on this: will there be what we call Prime Minister question in the Parliament to hold Prime Minister accountable for how he lead Biafran people?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that treated already? Thank you. We'll move very, very fast. And I want to take you, because your hands are up, Biafra Igbo New Grow. Could you please take 60 seconds? Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, please. Are you there? All right, you seem not to be ready. I want to bring in Ozo Ezechinedu, PhD. Please unmute yourself, please. You are not there and you're not ready. Who else we have? Please, can I bring in El Adle Ebo Dula? El Ebo Dula.
Can you hear me, please?
Could you please unmute yourself? Please hold on. Let's see if this person is ready. I called you and you were not there.
This is Ozo. This is Ozo Eze.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead now, please. You have 60 seconds.
All right.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you.
Hello.
Please, Abul Abdullah, please hold on after this speaker.
So can you hear me, guys?
Please go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead,
Thank
please.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you, Mr. Simon Ekpa.
You see?
I've been following what you are doing, but there are two things. First is, how do we not for a reason? There is something that's happening in the world. If some of us will be sorry, so if some of us will notice, when there's this issue of Biafra, there will be an event in the world that will make the whole Biafra agitation like adamant. You know, people wouldn't even look, in the side of the agitation. If you remember clearly, in the recent time, the issue of Gaza and Israel, what's it called, Ukraine and Russia. So the whole approach made the Biafra agitation a bit slow from, looking at the online side of things. Now, the other bit of, the question is, how do the Prime Minister and his team deal with things like this? Now, the other side of things is, what are the, like, when you say...
Let me answer you this. Well, let me answer you this before you continue to your second one.
Okay.
Yes, everything happening today is not a coincidence. And I want to make one correction. We are not in agitation, okay? So start using the right word, liberation.
Okay.
We're in liberation, and of course, to the media team, you must all focus on the liberation of Biafra, focus on the Finland conference, forget about the Gaza issue. We have given those enough attention. We will continue to support Israel. Israel is part of us. Our prayer and support are with them. There's no doubt about that. But the media team must also focus on the Finland Convention. That is the most important thing at this point. And then the event happening in other parts of the world can never override the Biafran liberation. We are coming with a different thing that nobody has ever seen. And it is also very wrong to say that nobody is talking about Biafra. There are many things we know that are not out there in the media. Many of you don't know.
Okay.
So Biafra is really ringing bell. The terrorist government of Nigeria are running helter-skelter. They are contacting almost every government in the world. So to say that nobody is talking about it is not true. Internally, every person that's supposed to know about Biafra, government offices, officials in Europe, in America, are aware of what is going on. And let me also inform you that this is the very first time the American government has given a traveling warning to the people going to the eastern part of Nigeria as a result of the separatist activities.
Okay.
So even though we are not interested in, we don't pose harm to any civilians, we don't pose harm to any foreign agent, we don't pose harm to anybody coming to the eastern region as a result of separatist activities. We focus on making sure that we defend ourselves by activating the law of self-defense and making sure that military do not come and kill us again and go free like they do in the past. So that particular update from the United States has actually proven otherwise, that indeed the Biafra liberation is global. The only thing now is that you are not hearing it in the media like Al Jazeera, BBC, CNN, and all that. We are not expecting them to carry it. But if they do, it's a plus to us. But in the coming months, after Finland, believe me, you are going to see the speedy eviction, demolition, and delegitimization of Nigeria within Biafra land will force them to talk about it globally. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. The other bit, the government in exile. But the government in exile, let's say.
Please,
speak in English.
English.
Okay. So I was looking forward to the government in exile doing an infrastructure, like Ministry of Science and Technology, for example, in the southeast. I know.
How can you be talking like this? Building infrastructure under an occupied territory?
No,
that is not sensible. That is not sensible, please.
There are some buildings that even if you can hire it,
You cannot hire any you cannot hire any building in an occupied territory. You don't talk like that. How can we go and start making a building in a place where the terrorist military are burning and killing people who talk? So don't worry, don't advise us on how to do it. We are doing what we are doing, and we know who those who advise us, and we can take the advice. We know the advice to take and not advice not to take. So please, I've said, do not come here to advise us on how to run this particular liberation of Biafra. Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my PM. Thank you very much, sir. Please, I am going to bring you up again. Ebudula, your name is difficult. Please take the microphone quickly, please.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Simon. I'm calling from Canada. I had to be awake to be on this very platform. You know, and my name is Madu Abuchi. I'm from Enugu State, so the land of Biafra. And I've been seeing what our able brother and the Prime Minister is doing, you know. So all of you coming here to talk about what to establish and not what to establish. You all are saying what the terrorist government are doing. The territory is already occupied, and what we are doing is to get them out of our land. So before anything will be established, they have to leave our land. So when these people are still occupying the land, what do you expect them to do? So what they are doing right now is what they are doing. So if anybody don't have any tangible thing to say or to contribute, please leave us the way we are and let us be doing what we are doing. We are solidly behind our Prime Minister. We like exactly what they are doing. Their dynamics is awesome. The Nigerian government, they are confused. Now, everybody is talking about it because they have a more bigger problem to deal with, which is their corrupt principle. So what we are doing right now is what we are doing, and Chukwukike has brought us here for this particular job. And we're going to do it and finish it to the end. So my Prime Minister, keep going, and Chukwukike is with you. The land is with you. Everything upon this earth is with you. And Biafra, we're going to get it. And we're going to liberate ourselves of that zoo. Thank you, my Prime Minister. That's my supreme.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, I want to bring you back, Akin Onwo Obokun. Akin Owa Obokun, please. Can you take the microphone, please? 60 seconds, please. Are you there? I've tried again, and you missed out. Please, Matrix, you just come in. Matrix, please, could you please take the microphone?
Yeah, I'm right here. Good morning, all the way from Europe. What I'm about to say is a form of suggestion, not telling Prime Minister what to do, but an observation I feel will help us to go a long way. I do like to suggest for us to create some form of account, Twitter account, of well, Facebook doesn't allow it. Some Twitter account to often post what our great men are doing. For instance, Biafra Liberation Army and the rest of them, when they fight the Nigerian terrorist government and succeed with victory, we'll have an account. I know Prime Minister posts them often, but let's have an account that when we post them, we retweet and make them go viral. These are one of the most effective tools that we use to bring this to the notice of the rest of the world when we have them often being posted and going viral. Prime Minister does a lot, but we also agree that there are limits to what he can post. So his account won't stand the, the dangers and the risks of being restricted. So, but when we often post these things in some certain accounts, if they block the account, you create another and keep posting and retweeting. It helps us to create a more better awareness on what is happening in Biafra land. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your suggestion is copied.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, I'm curious. I want to know what Omo Naija is here to do. Take the microphone, Omo Naija. You have 60 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Just based on the topic, it says we're not fighting a particular ethnic group, but fighting Nigeria. So based on that, I wanted to ask about some statements that have been made by Nnamdi Kanu, your leader. And he said that any Igbo person attending a Yoruba man's church is a fool, an idiot, and so on and so forth. And so I wanted to get your opinions on that.
That is his personal opinion. Thank you.
Okay,
and of course,
personal
anything
opinion.
about religion, you talk about this religion. Religion is a sensitive issue. So he believes in his religion, and of course, it is also normal in Nigeria for people to criticize other religion. Unfortunately, I don't criticize anybody's religion, but if he does, that is his opinion, personal opinion. It's not opinion of Biafra people, and he has rights to his opinion, and he has the right to criticize any religion that he deems fit. Thank you.
So, Omo, you got that. Are you okay?
I heard that. I heard that. I've
All right.
gotten the answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day in your Niger. Thank you. All right. We move. We have another person. Mwoke, please, could you unmute yourself? 60 seconds, please.
Hi, Simon. How are you? Look, thank you so much for this space. At least you get the time to speak to you and ask you questions. So I wanted to ask.
Is that Ifeanyi?
No, that's not Ifeanyi.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to ask: are you working with governors or traditional rulers or any of leaders in the old eastern region? I'd hate to call it southeast because south doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it will never make sense to me. Or Niger Delta, none of those names makes any sense to me. So are you working with anyone there, like the traditional rulers and all that, in this liberation fight? And second question is, do you think that at the moment DLA they have what it takes to take on the Nigerian army, and if at all without any specific, can you please elaborate on that? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm working with those who believe in Biafra. So I'm working with any leader who believes in Biafra. And because it borders on security questions, so I'm not going to go further to elaborate. But I'm not working with any governor. I'm not working with any elder that believe in Nigeria because they can never support Biafra. I'm not working with those who are gallivanting and parading themselves as the elders of the region, like you mentioned it. But I'm working with those people that believe in Biafra, and they are strongly behind me. Be it traditional rulers, be it elders, be it state person, be it whoever the person is. But so long as support Biafra, many of them, I'm working with them who believe in Biafra. That address that. The issue of whether BLA can start Nigeria army, I don't know whether you are following. We don't need to tell you our capacity, but the Nigeria terrorist government and terrorist army can confess by themselves, how the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra resistance fighters are dealing with them, both on the air, on the ground, and now in the sea, with the Biafra Navy, the Black Marine, and the Biafra Dragon Marine fighters. Our efforts will be activated as well very, very soon. We don't have fighter jet, but we're going to control our air somehow. The way we're going to control it is best known to us. So I think this is the answer I will give you now because your question borders on somehow sensitive security issues. Thank you.
Thank
All
you
right, sir.
very
Thank you,
much.
sir. Ralph, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. One of our brother, let me give him this privilege to at least great PM. Travel vlog from Israel. You're on the microphone.
Yeah,
Meet yourself. Okay.
And success, your voice is echoing, so you can check it, please.
Yeah. Please, travel vlogs. Please, could you take the microphone? You have a few seconds to do that. You're welcome. Unmute yourself, please.
Good afternoon.
All right.
Good afternoon, everybody. Is my voice heard?
Please go ahead. We can hear you, brother.
Okay. My name is Solomon Okereke. I reside in Israel. I'm not here to ask questions. I'm here to appreciate the media team. I'm here to appreciate the good guy, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. You guys are doing well. You actually, God has given you the heart, and I want to appreciate all of you for the sleepless night, 24 hours. I keep watching everything on social Twitter, and that's making my heart smooth for what you are doing. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much, brothers.
Thank you. And make sure you stay close to bomb shelter, please.
Be safe out there, bro. Thank you. All right, we are going to open the microphone again for you. Afunwa Echetana. Afunwa Echetana, please. 60 seconds. Afunwa Echetana, you probably are sleeping. I'm going to give the microphone immediately to Simon EKPA after Mazin Namdekano. I think you've spoken, have you? Otherwise, take it for 60 seconds. You seem not to be there, and let's see who else is in the house. A lot of you are not ready. Okay, let me quickly give you the microphone. Emeka Ihonu, please, 60 seconds. Emeka Ihonu, please.
Hello.
Go ahead, you have 60 seconds.
Good evening, Mazi. Thank you. Mazi, here is my question. Was being asked by me by Biafrans who are still on the fence. They ask if we that we are supporting Biafra say that after the restoration we have the passports and be full citizen, and then that did not support we be living the residence permit. What if, so far as is their land and they are living the residence permit and refuse to not to renew that permit at any stated year that it expire? We deny the benefit of Biafrans like a top work.
I seem not to hear him very clearly. I don't know if Success, did you hear what he's saying?
I think he was talking about the people benefit of those who support Biafra. He wanted to ask question on that. Whatever, if is in ancestral land and you're only having the residence permit or whatever. So I didn't get him clearly. Oh, Prav, did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you, and I don't.
Okay, I think yes, I think we should be making a roundup of this program. We are almost 1 hour, close to 1 hour 45 minutes of this program, so that PM can be released to go for his daily.
All right, we're going to take 2 more questions. Joseph Simon, please unmute yourself. You have 60 seconds.
All right. Greetings. Abu, please, can you unmute the mic, please?
I'm going to kick you out if you don't mute yourself. Please, Joseph, go ahead.
All right. Greetings from me to you, and greeting my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon EKPA, and the media team. Before I proceed, I must acknowledge your work and I appreciate what you're doing for Biafrans. Thank you very much. And I pray for Chukwokike to grant you more wisdom and more strength to carry us to Biafra. And my question, one of the questions I want to ask is that, because I strongly believe by the special grace of Chukwokike, very soon our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. So if eventually Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and he speaks otherwise on the kind of maybe accept the condition that the Nigerian government have given him, to maybe accept something that will quench down the fire, the momentum we are carrying on now. Will you, our PM, take that or accept it as a solution or whatsoever he presents on the table, whatever would dim our light now? I don't know if you get my question. That is one of the questions first. And secondly, although
let me address you please before you go to the second one. First of all, it is not me in the position to accept any condition, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive by himself, will accept the condition given to him to come out. And then when he come out, we cannot discuss the condition with him and see how to move forward. So first of all, he should come out first, and then after that, we discuss how to move forward. So the condition is not, I'm not in the position to discuss the condition for his release.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And my second question is that to some of us, like
Yeah. Good evening, my wife, dude. What are you doing there?
Please, can you move out, or are you okay with the question? You're having distraction there.
I want to ask the second question now.
Go quickly, please.
Okay, sorry. Like my second question, I'm from the Cross River Access. I'm a Bekwara by tribe, and like to some of us that are willing to join the liberation, maybe in picking up arms to fight for our land, to fight for Biafra. How can we gain access or gain entry to? That is one of the questions. Although I intended writing our PM personally on his Twitter box, maybe to gain any decision. But that is my question for now. I don't want to go extend more than that. Thank you.
So you're in Cross River, right?
I actually now I'm out of Cross River, but I will be in Cross River very soon. But I just want to get an idea on how to get the link.
Well, you need to first of all identify yourself with those who initially support the autopilot in the region and start from there. In addition to that, Success, can you contact him privately on Twitter, please? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, just message me on Twitter. Just message me. I will help you out.
But remember, if you are coming to sabotage us and join us to sabotage us, believe me, you will not be there to tell the story. Thank you.
As clearly heard, and no doubt. Please, the last question we're going to take is from you, Son of God, and then our Prime Minister will give us closing remarks, and we have been blessed this morning with his presence. Son of God, please, you have 60 seconds.
Thank you very much. I just want to appreciate you all, the media team, our able PM. In fact, I'm so pleased, I'm so honored to be part of this broadcast today to speak with my PM. I'll be dying to do that. So thank you so much, PM. Thank you, everyone here. My question is, there was a broadcast PM made that it does not need men again, that he has enough men to do the fighting. You know, but I have a brother and a friend who is willing, all his heart. He has disturbed me to say I cannot preach again. That he wants to join the Liberation Army. So I don't know, my PM. I don't know, because when I try to contact people like
Thank you very much.
Success,
Thank you. Let me help you.
Yes.
Everybody who wants to join Biafran Liberation Army should hold on. The portal will definitely come out any moment. So just hold on until you hear a further announcement from the Office of the Defense Department. But for now, everyone should hold on. We have enough, and we are looking for money to maintain those we have. The new portal will be released for the proper recruitment into the Biafran Liberation Army. But for now, everybody hold on. Even me, I want to join.
Okay, thank you very much. And the last one, please. Our eternal leader, Ojukwu, Odimegwu, he said something about a particular tribe. I don't want to mention, because I follow up that word that there are some assaulting chameleon based on trust issues. And really, with what is playing out just of recent and the comment we had just yesterday or day before yesterday, about coming from a particular individual, although our PM say we should not take individual words serious from any group, from any tribe and all that. It does not represent the whole of that very organization or people. Then the issue of trust with them, I'm still trying to see how we're going to do it, because it seems like their body language is always speaking. After the post yesterday, I was expecting an apology to come that, okay, there was a mistake or a slip of tongue, or it was just not intentional. But up till now, I've been searching for what they call it apology from such organization or group or people. None of it I've seen, and I don't know. I just want to. I'm concerned about it, PM. So what do we do about that?
Please,
I understand. Thank you.
Spend the lesser. Don't waste your energy on others. How many times have your own people apologized for selling out the struggle? How many people have apologized to you the people that you have eaten in the same plate, for the Biafra freedom, for only God knows when you started, but now they sold out. How many of them have come to apologize to you? Before you begin to point at other people, look at yourself. What have you done? What are you doing? What are your own people doing to you? I am not this type of person that poke nose into things that doesn't bring any positive things to the table. I am not here to castigate any Yoruba person or Yoruba group. Yoruba people have the right to castigate us if they want. They have the right to brand us whatever name they want, because our people have branded us with even more derogatory name than Yoruba have done. What have you done about them? Have they apologized to you? I don't care about what they wrote, how they wrote it. And of course, as a human being that I am, I have taken my step, the right step, and I have reached out to them. But that shouldn't be issue to be flogged, because your own people have done worse than that. Yet, they have not apologized to you. So what we are doing is everybody carries his cross. We are the people who need this freedom more than anybody. We need it more than the Yorubas. That is the fact. But that shouldn't be the reason because somebody wrote something, militant, Biafra, Igbo militant, then everybody is now saying, bring Yoruba to kill. Oh, they are bad, they are betrayal. Ojukwu said this, Ojukwu said that. Ojukwu said this. How many of your people have done worse than what Ojukwu said about other tribes? They have done worse than that. Have you not seen the way they attacked me? Have you not seen the way they attacked the Biafra movement? Have you not seen the way they have sold out and they are now dancing on the part of Nigeria? What worse than that? Is it not worse than what Ojukwu said about other tribes? That's why you must understand that we are not here for this tribal shit. I'm here as a realistic person, here as a good guy, that I am. Nobody should, you people should stop talking this rubbish about Yoruba posted something yesterday, posted this yesterday. Your people have done worse than that, and they continue to do it. So we carry our cross, fight our fight, liberate ourselves from Nigeria, get our freedom, and fix ourselves within. That's where I'm going. That is my focus, and I am not being distracted by all these side talks. Okay? Yoruba is not going to fight through with me to the Biafra land. If I get Biafra today, they're not going to be there to enjoy Biafra with me and enjoy Biafra with Biafra people. We are going to be the one to enjoy it. It's our future that we are securing. Are we securing the future of Yoruba people? The answer is no. Why must you always attach yourself to Yoruba? They did this, they did that. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm not here for that shit. Every Yoruba person is my friend. Whether they like it or not, I don't have anything against them. If they call us anything today, I'm not going to be worried because I know what I'm fighting for. After all, my people have called worse thing to me and they tagged me worse names than whatever Yoruba have done. So even the one they did in Lagos, haven't your people done worse than that? Are they not killing people in Imo State? Are they not burning Biafra, families, houses, bombing it, throwing bombs in Imo State? If your people can do that, what morality, the moral judge other people who are not the same tribe with you that they have done this to you and done that, they should come apologize. That is hypocrite. I'm not part of it. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Prime Minister. You are such an embodiment of wisdom, and we're so blessed to have you. And Mass Success, please, I think it is time to call it a Sunday, as our Prime Minister will give us the blessing of the day and the bless our Sundays. Success.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Prime Minister, thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We have not converged on a space like this to discuss and rub minds and take questions. And here you gave us the opportunity. Thank you very much for coming, and wish you best of work for the day. Thank you very much. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. And Prime Minister will go ahead to give us a closing remark. Then we call it a day.
May God bless all of you and stay focused. Stay focused. And your eyes on the ball. From me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you, PM. Thank you, fellow
Biafrans.
Success. I want to appreciate you for making this possible. Please let us keep our eyes on the ball. Our Prime Minister has given his stake and his word on this particular matter. Let's not banter and chanta on it. Let's do the needful. Let's go for our freedom. Let's focus on our referendum convention coming up in Finland. Let's make it sound and make it loud. Ever, Biafrans. Ever.
Yes, I'm here. Let's take the national anthem and then we'll start it again. Sorry. Why my my gadget is giving me problem. Okay, fellow Biafran, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Thank you, lovers of freedom. Hold on, guys. Let me take this banner out of my face. Yes, thank you for. I'm sure you enjoyed that outing with our Prime Minister on the Twitter space. We've had a beautiful Sunday, and I want to wish you all a fantastic one. Also, if you do not admire this Prime Minister, and if you do not appreciate this, the good guy, I wonder what you are doing. You see the wisdom, the level of understanding that he has in responding to every question. Sometimes you imagine, how will he answer this critical issue? He will just address it and he will nip it to the board. We are moving and we are winning. Biafra Referendum Convention is the next target, and we need to move. Please, those of you that are not going to Finland, please remember to support the Finland Convention. Go to my Twitter page, and the link I pinned it there. I'm going to repost the link where you can support the convention. I'll repost it right now as I will end this broadcast. Hopefully, I'm going to see you guys later this afternoon. And until then, airborne, we move. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nambikano. May God bless our Prime Minister, Odogu Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Dragon. And may God bless every one of you that are here. And please remember to subscribe to this channel. If you are watching and you are yet to subscribe, please do remember to subscribe. And any support is also appreciated. Thank you very much. God bless you. We move.